Hi everyone, this is Dr. Catherine Kelly, and happy June. I am so excited that this month has arrived. I love kind of the summer months and the whole air of what summer brings to you, the greens all around us. It's kind of like, even though people still work during the summer, it still feels like there's a little bit more of a laid back approach to life, which is fabulous as far as I'm concerned. Even though, working in the yard, working out to get house projects done, all of those kinds of things that we are trying to do to change and to grow and to get our places and our things around us taken care of. But I also, as you know, remind you about taking care of your internal house. And the main question today is, why is it that we don't change? Why is it that we resist doing things that we know are good for us, or that we know are going to help us along in the future? We all want these things in the future. It's great to have these aspirations, but why is it that we can't get ourselves there? Or why is it that we fall over the same patterns over and over again? And, I know I've been talking about this more and more lately. And in fact, my newsletter that's coming out today talks about this whole idea of self-love. Now, this can sound very cliche, but the whole idea of self-love, I think, has been underrated. I don't think we are really paying attention to ourselves in the way that we need to, because if you think about every single concern that we deal with in the human condition, it is all related to a lack of self-love. And I know, like I said, I've been talking about this a lot lately, but I think it's important too. So again, as a reminder, what is it that we all want out of life? We want love and acceptance. What do we show the least to ourselves? Love and acceptance. And so why is it that we resist loving ourselves? Why is it that we think that that's a bad thing? Now, I know a lot of belief systems say that we are arrogant, or that we should put others first, and that basically we need to put our neighbors in front of us. And the thing is, it's not working. It is not working. Our souls are such an important part of how we live our lives, but all the while we get mad at ourselves. We know deep down that we should be taking care of ourselves. We know deep down that there are things we could be doing better to enhance our health, to improve whatever it is that the concern is in our life that we keep buttoned up against, but we don't do it. And to me, it's because we don't love ourselves enough. We don't put ourselves first enough. Now, again, there's a lot of resistance about putting ourselves first for many reasons. But if you think about what your gut keeps telling you over and over and over again, it's usually, oh gosh, I need to go for a walk. I really want to feel better. Or I really want to lose some weight. Or gosh, I really want some vegetables, but gosh, eating a cheeseburger is going to be a lot easier. There's so many things that we do that derail us from our health. And I don't mean just physical health. I mean, of course, mental health. And because my catchphrase, of course, is soul health, there's so much we don't do to take care of who we are at that core level. Why is it that we repeat the same old kinds of relationships, that are abusive or hurtful? It's because we don't love ourselves enough to grow away from them or outgrow the dynamic. Why is it that we keep going through the pattern of gaining and losing weight? Or why is it that we gamble too much, or spend too much, or whatever, to work too much? It's because we're not loving ourselves enough. And it's that core, everything we struggle with, everything. Just pause for a moment to think of all of the things that you've ever struggled with, and then think about, wait a minute, it really is because you haven't done something that shows love towards yourself. So I'm going to keep pressing this issue, and I'm really going to keep trying to get people to understand that soul love, meaning taking care of yourselves, is the key to getting yourselves where you want to be in life. And so this is a concept I really want to keep putting out there. I really want you to start pondering and going, gosh, is whatever I'm doing at the moment the most loving thing I could be doing for myself? Because I'm really seeing this with clients, and as I am introducing this or reminding people of this concept, I just see these gentle nods and this awareness and recognition of, gosh, yeah, that is the core issue. And what I keep hearing is, how do I do that? How do I start loving myself? Well, we do have relationships in our lives that usually are loving, and we can be loving toward others, and we have to start treating ourselves the same way. So I want to keep pressing this idea, because I think the key to the universe, as I keep saying, is that if we want to outgrow our old stuff, we have to learn self-love, which to me is soul love. So keep thinking about that. Keep that very present in your minds for the things that you are working on or that you're struggling with, because your soul is almost screaming for some love, meaning it's screaming for you to start taking care of yourself and start honoring yourself. So I hope that helps. If you'd like to read my newsletter and you're not on my list, please go to www.drcatherinetkelly.com, sign up for the newsletter list, and you will get that newsletter. We will send that out to you, even though it's going out to the mass list today. We will send that out to you. But I think it's really important to start this process of really learning to love yourself, because that's the key to evolution. That is the key to getting where you want to be. So give that some thought. Sign up for the newsletter if you're not on there. Follow any of my other social media venues, and you can get to those from the main page of the website as well. But I hope you have a fabulous day, and go love yourself a little bit more today. Thanks.